Hello, hello, we're live. This is not gonna take long. So I'll just wait a few minutes to see if anyone gets on here really quick. I'll just wait. No. So I'll just start going, and then as